Love to go kayaking. I still practice clarinet a lot. I love to cook. I love to eat. I love to go explore. I speak Spanish and I'm learning Creole. I talk a lot. And I like to be with people. I like to go on adventure, and I try to be a really dedicated friend. I moved around for a lot of my life because my parents were in the Army band. I actually was born in Japan. I know I don't look like it, but I was born just outside of Tokyo, and then we moved to Florida when my parents retired, where my mom's originally from, in Daytona. My parents got married there. I had Epiphany Catholic Church in Daytona. My sister got married there, and then I got all my sacraments, pretty much all of them except for baptism there. So Epiphany's just been such a huge part of our life. When I went to Stetson University, that's when I really encountered the Lord in a new way, when I met Christ for the first time, really. I started meeting people who were really living the faith in a very powerful way. It was just so attractive the way they lived their life. It wasn't like they were happier than me, they were happier than me, and I could see that they had something different. And it was just so amazing, their love for Jesus. It really brought me back to really start asking questions of why am I Catholic? Why am I in the church in the first place? Eventually I just decided to leave Stetson and go to seminary. It's like that feeling when you know you got to do something, when you don't know all the reasons why, but if you don't do it, you're not going to be happy with yourself. And so I just said, okay, let's go try it. It was so beautiful to see these guys who had this great desire to be a priest and were striving to be holy and striving to grow in faith with Jesus. And I realized how intimate God wants to be with me. Through all the classes, through all the liturgies, through all of this, Jesus wants to show himself to me. And then I was brought here by Jesus, and not just by my own idea or my own thoughts, but this was really a calling from him. After my ordination to the diaconate, I said, wow, I feel more myself than I've ever felt. And it felt so natural. And that's what I'm so looking forward to with this ordination to the priesthood, to be in the place where Jesus wants me to be. I want to be a witness to who I've encountered, not what I've encountered, but who I've encountered, and to be able to be on the road to Emmaus, and to help remind us and bring us back to that moment in which our hearts burned, like the disciples on the road, and to remain there with him wherever he's bringing us. On the cross, Jesus forgave everything. He's laboring to bring us into his life, into his love, so that we can experience truly the gift of being children of God. And through the Eucharist, he's giving us everything that he is. We're truly part of who he is, and we don't have to be afraid of anything. And we can rejoice that we are celebrating at the Mass that we are really in communion with God in a real powerful way. I want to live fully the joy that Jesus is offering us right now. Not just when I get to heaven, God willing, but right now I want to live a full life. And I want to live what Jesus is offering us here, the 100-fold right now, because I think that's amazing. I hope that by serving the people of God, I'll be able to see him more clearly. And I feel like this is the path in which he wants me to be able to lay down my life on the cross and to receive fully the joy, because we're all called to lay down our life. We're called to lay down our life so that we can receive, because God knows us so well that this is the path made that where I will be truly fulfilled.